So hello everybody. Welcome to Blocks and Bricks, the show where we interview your favorite
Greetings.
Minecraft and Lego creators. We're going to be talking with Crag Dyna.
I'm Crag. Yep, I am Crag Dyna. I am the host of Crag Dyna, and I come dine at Crag. Dine. Yeah.
It's the best sales pitch I've heard today.
Thanks. I'm such a good
Yesterday.
salesman.
Yeah. The sales pitch there was crazy. So Crag Dyna on YouTube, I've looked this up, has nearly 10,000 subscribers, 9.29 thousand, a total of 720,000 views, or a little over, 157 videos, and their YouTube account was created on April 16th of 2015. However, their oldest public video is from 3 years ago. So, I think it's funny because I did go back and I found is it Bed Wars, but you can only use a knockback stick.
Yeah. That was.
I don't know if is that like your oldest video or is it just your oldest one that's still around?
That's my oldest one that's still around. My oldest video was actually a Minecraft survival series, and it was just like I've never edited before. I just wanted to make videos on YouTube, which it's unlisted, but you're still able to watch it. There's an unlisted playlist called The Good Old Days, I think it's called, or something like that on my playlist of my channel, and you're able to watch all my unlisted videos, or most of them. And so that's the oldest video that I have on my channel that's unlisted is on there. But I believe that there were some other videos that I deleted, which I was a mistake. But I was super young, so I deleted them. But yeah, that's the videos.
I mean, I feel like everyone's probably got old videos.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of. There's some creators where it's taken them like decades to get to where they're at. Like, I think System Z, for example, it took him a while to get where he's at currently.
I have a few questions. A lot about like why you started making YouTube videos, and then I kind of want to go into a little bit like with your username, how you came up with that, and then your whole TNT persona.
Yeah.
You're very explosive.
Oh, hi. I had no idea how to react. It's just, oh, hi. Oh my gosh.
Now.
Oh man. You want to swap seats? Make it a
I think I'm good. I don't have
make it
any of these.
little
these
interesting.
seats
Just just
Hello there, sir. I didn't die.
that didn't work. Just do that again. Just give me.
What if I told you I wasn't in survival mode?
Are you serious?
That seems like a bad idea. This just
seems fine. I think
Hello.
everything's fine. Oh hi. Oh,
I don't know how I'm not dying.
I'm okay. Oh god.
Wait, I have one. Wait, no, you took mine.
Oh. How do you
wait,
have all these things? What?
Did I ended up on the wrong side. I'm
All right.
so confused.
All right, here we go.
I just moved the bell to your side. Okay. Wait. I forgot. Did I refill the confetti? I did. Okay.
Okay, so oh, there's confetti. Wow.
You surprised?
Oh. Whoa.
So yeah. Okay. Let's start with your username because then that's a good one. But how did you come up with that?
I really needed a unique username. And so for my username, basically what the brainstorming process behind that, I literally just sat down with my dad and we were just trying to brainstorm a unique name because originally it was Mission Games and there was TNT Games, and neither of those worked for me, and so I was trying to brainstorm another name. And so we were brainstorming for a bit, and I was wanting something to do with dynamite because I just like explosions in Minecraft. That's one of my favorite things in Minecraft is explosions. And so we ended up actually starting with Conk Dyna, which was meant for Conquer Dynamite. I had that for like maybe a couple months until I realized it sounded really stupid. And then I was brainstorming a little bit more after that. And one of the things I don't do often, but I would like to get more into is rock climbing. And also I just like mountains. And so crag actually means steep or rugged rock face. And so that kind of resembles like mountains and stuff like that. And so I ended up doing Crag Dyna for like Crag Dynamite. And so that's how I came up with my name.
So that's interesting. I wasn't sure, but like, so TNT was like explosions were part of your thing from the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you know where that came from, or is just like explosions are cool?
Explosions are cool. That's really it.
I mean, that's fair. You know, explosions are pretty cool, and so like
Yeah.
a lot of your channel and like especially, I feel like some of the humor is also like just guided by explosions.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun.
For both you and Knarfy, it's just like, do you
Yeah,
not know how
it's
to do you not know how to end a scene? Well, I've got an idea. Explosion, and then
explosion. I mean, it's the best way to end a scene. It's just, it's quick and it's funny.
it honestly is. It is.
Oh.
There's something about like Minecraft explosions that are just like almost immediately recognizable.
Yeah, definitely.
With that though, the most popular video doesn't have anything to do with explosions.
Yep,
Except
it
for
all
I
has
feel
to do
like
with
it
life.
contained
Yeah.
quite a few.
It probably did. Yeah.
I don't remember for some reason. I feel like the funniest parts of those are just the audio, because
Yeah.
with the proximity, that just always makes it really funny.
Proximity chat is so funny. Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like the same deal that makes Repo so fun. I think.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like just
Exactly.
just having it almost feel like it's in that environment.
Yeah.
But did that? How did that idea generate?
How did that idea generate? I feel like because I was doing a bunch of challenge videos, and I think I kind of just
What?
came along. Oh,
Try not to laugh, or if you laugh, you lose. I think is what it
Yeah.
was. Video.
so with those videos, the kind of how those came about is, at that time I was doing a bunch of challenge content in Minecraft. So like, can I be Minecraft like this, or like what happens if this, and like try to beat Minecraft one way or another. And so, when I came about the idea of, can I beat Minecraft without laughing? And that I actually originally did that by myself. That video's unlisted now. But I did that video by myself on a mod, and it was just one of those videos where I just did because I was just trying to get videos out. And then System Z and Knarfy actually, Knarfy went over to System Z's house, and they watched that video, recorded themselves watching it, and like tore it apart, like critiqued it completely.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was very good. It was very good critiques. It was a little bit hard to swallow, but it was good critiques. And so I applied all of those critiques, and that was the sum of that video that came out. And so that's how we got. I forget what the title is now. It used to be "Can I Beat Minecraft Without Laughing," but I think the title's something. I changed the title recently.
I think it's "If You Laugh, You Lose" now.
Yeah, Minecraft
Something
If You
like
Laugh You
that.
Lose.
Yeah, but wait, am I crazy, or wasn't Garrett in one of those, or was he?
Yep, Garrett was in most
he
of
in
them. Yeah.
Okay, so he was in the first one too.
Yeah. So the original 3 people I had was Garrett, Cringy Goal, and Garrett the Carrot.
Yeah,
So
and I don't know, maybe this is for later. I have it later in my notes, but it kind of segues well. Like, if you don't mind me asking, how did you get in this group, or like how did this? Do you know how the group formed, and where were you in all of that?
I was working on the very first video that I have with Knarfy was, can YouTubers beat 1.20 escape room? I think it was, or something like that. It was when the camels first came out. And I literally just, he had his DMs open at that time. And so I just DM'd him like, hey, you want to be in this video? I give him an overview of what the video's about. And he was like, sure. And then that's kind of how I met Knarfy. And then from that, I just started getting invited to circles. Cringy Goal came in because one of my buddies used to be, or it's as if you're a Cringy Goal, and when Cringy Goal just started getting on YouTube, and then he entered our circle from our friend, and so and then that whole circle formed. Now that's how we're in. That's how we're at, where we're at. And then when you know YouTubers, like people just start coming.
Yeah.
You'll start meeting new people. But,
Yeah. It's been cool because I love watching the friend group, like almost.
yeah.
I didn't realize that it was like that recent. Did you say when the camels first came out?
Yeah, that was when I first met Knarfy. When the camels
But
came
how
out.
long ago was that actually? Because I think that might
was
be
like
longer ago than I'm thinking.
2.5, 3 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago.
That's crazy if it's only been that long. So it feels like it's been. I've seen you guys all together in videos for ages at this point.
Yeah. Let me see. YouTube. So yeah, I think it's been like 3 years. 3 years, yeah. It's been 3 years.
Dang. It's
So,
crazy, crazy how time flies.
yeah, I know. But like, yeah, because I was posting videos for a while, and then or like on and off for a bit, and then I stopped posting for a year, and then I came back, and I started making like Bed Wars content for a little bit, for a few videos, and then I made that video with Knarfy like shortly after I started coming back, and then from there I just started working on stuff. But yeah.
I feel like most Minecraft YouTubers have the Bed Wars era.
Oh yeah, that was like my Bed Wars era was like pretty much right when Technoblade passed, or like around when Technoblade passed. And so like if you, I think the video's unlisted now, but I don't know if it's in the knockback stick video. But I actually had a skin where it was like a Technoblade, it had Technoblade stuff on it, because I really liked watching Technoblade, and so that was my way to kind of honor his legacy in the Minecraft community.
Comes to that, I started watching that knockback stick video, and it's really funny because it escaped. You do have like a tone and like a delivery. You're pretty natural at speaking, it seems, or at least you are.
Yeah.
In the videos.
That's kind of because I did theater for a bit, and that I feel like helped a lot when it comes to like for me speaking. And so like I also have just a natural comedic quirk, and so I depending on my mood, I'm very goofy. Because like if I'm focused on something, I get laser focused, and so I
Oh yeah.
yeah. But like typically when I'm just hanging out, I get really goofy and stuff, and so that kind of vibe is present in my videos. I do force a little bit of energy in my videos, but it's just to get to the what?
I think there's something to talk about there for sure.
Yeah.
I think you are putting on a show. Like it's not you, but you have to be entertaining. And so like it's important. It's more important to be entertaining and to put on like that face of yourself, as long as it's still yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For the sake of the viewers, you know.
Yeah. It's just like it is a little bit especially when you're recording by yourself, it is hard to kind of like have a social presence, because you have to have a social presence while you're recording by yourself when you're not socializing with anybody. And so you have to have that energy, and so that's kind of like a bit of forced energy, which I feel like at times maybe I do force a little bit too much energy, but it's also like I just enjoy that. I enjoy that goofy, dang it, I'm fidgeting with a little Jesus thing, and I just broke his hand.
What a statement. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. I was
Dang
not
it.
expecting that statement that might have to be the text on the thumbnail.
Oh my gosh. I have because I did a mission trip and I one of the guys gave me a little Jesus and I was just fidgeting with it. I have more, so I'm fine, but I just broke its hand. Man.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to go into that, but I know you mentioned it just before you
Yeah.
started. We were like, you were okay with talking about religion.
Yeah.
Do you want to like explain your view on that?
Sure. Yeah, so I'm a Christian. Um, and so for me that just means that like I understand that I'm a sinner. And that because of my sin uh I have separation from God. And so by myself I cannot um I cannot go back to that relationship with God. Um and that's where Jesus comes in. And so when Jesus came down and died on the cross, he was a perfect sacrifice. He lived a perfect life, and when he was sacrificed on the cross, he was able to deliver us from our sins and bring us back in right relationship with God. And so that's what I believe, and what I've seen true throughout my life. And so that is where my faith is in at.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's been really cool to see. Recently, I saw Cringy do it, and then I think Cringy did it after McSwee did it, where they were like
Okay.
talking about their testimony on
Yeah.
their channels. I just thought that was really awesome. Like, see creators in this space like know the truth.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't bring it up much whenever there's a opportunity to. You just gotta love to talk about it. And I feel like that's
Oh, yeah.
one thing. It's something I've always strived for, and like I feel like I see this in your guys' content as well. It's just like I feel like there's so much bad content in the world that it's so great to have like the clean and just fun and the funny stuff.
Yeah.
And like that on its own is like kind of a like an image of like, we don't have to be dirty,
Yeah, exactly. There can be, you can be fun while still being good for families to watch and still having a good attitude and being a good influence to children who watch your content. And so, that's one thing I strive to do is just, I do want to definitely be more open about my faith on my channel. Which like whenever I have the opportunity I will, because I think like I'm not afraid of sharing my faith. And so, I do want to work more on that, and also just being an image of Christ, an image bearer of God while I'm just making content. And so,
That's what I was looking for. I was struggling with it, but like if you can show like the results of your faith, I feel like there's better things. Like you can obviously like approach people and things like that, and I want to do that wherever I
yeah,
can. I feel like that's more applicable to your real life on this platform in this space. Sometimes it's hard to like find a reason to talk about it, like but
hmm
wherever you can, you can. But like
yeah,
just you want to act in the way where people are like what's different with that person, and so that when they approach
yeah,
you, like you get to tell them, get to
yeah,
tell them good
definitely.
news.
And
So
the
I
the
go ahead.
best thing with YouTube is you do form a lot of relationships with people. And like it may seem like you don't have many opportunities to talk to people, but all you really have to do is just pray that God will open a door for it. And he may not open the door in a way you would expect, but he will open a door in a way that will glorify him, and that's what matters. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, even
yeah.
if you just like you're interacting through your comment sections, and even just
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you can get to people.
Definitely.
I do want to ask you about your comedy though. Do you
Yeah.
think is that something that's been like supernatural for you your whole life, or do you think that came from your theater and whatever?
It
Because I mentioned
I
you
mean,
mentioned that.
not my it hasn't been natural my entire life, but my family is very funny. And so I kind of got uh I think it mostly came from my family, is just getting that type of comedy because we're like my brother and my dad are very quick thinking when it comes to jokes.
Hmm.
And so it kind of that growing up with that, I kind of learned how to do that as well. And so that just evolved into being able to do like lots of one-liners and stuff like that, and just be really funny with that. Um, and then also, of course, just being in the Minecraft space, just learning the types of editing that's funny and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I
but
feel like sibling camaraderie. It can be one of the funniest things.
yeah,
Like that even like that style, because I feel like that's kind of what you see with you and the others in your group is like that camaraderie between y'all, you
yeah.
guys. Okay, so if you were to like walk me through your process on what it
Mhm.
would be like to make a video, what's your starting point from like idea? Like, do you have a spot where you have the most ideas?
So a lot of ideas kind of just come to me at times, but I am working on, which I'd recommend every creator to do this. Um, like I try to spend 10 minutes a day just brainstorming video titles, and that kind of just helps make it easier to brainstorm videos. But once I get a video that I'll either enjoy making, or now I'm trying to work more on videos that, like they seem like they'd be a funny packaging, and they like viewers would want to watch it. Once I find that, then I start brainstorming like what are the features I'm going to add to the video because I do modding content or custom content now. And then like I try to see if I can figure out the video flow a little bit, just to like know how I'm going to record it. And then from there, I get the features out. I start working on the thumbnail and finalizing the title a little bit. I try to do that before recording. And
The
then,
thumbnail?
yeah, I try to do the thumbnail. If you can, always try to do thumbnail title first. At least like brainstorm it, because that I feel like is very important. Like even if you just draw out the thumbnail, I think that's very important. And so I work on that next, and then after that, I will record the video, and then maybe spend like a day or two editing it, and then after that I'll post it. And so I'm a very quick editor, because I mean I've edited for years now, and so and I work for some YouTubers, and that helps me learn how to edit quicker, and so I'm able to edit pretty quickly. But it does like recently I haven't been posting much because I've just been so busy, and so this weekend I am gonna get a video out, but it has been because of school and stuff. It makes it hard sometimes to make videos.
I have a few questions. I think that's great. There's a lot of great advice in there.
Yeah,
Packaging is like honestly like one of my favorite things. I just love
yeah,
it so much because whenever it all clicks together and you're like, "Oh, that's going to work." Like you're like, "Oh, yes, that's a good idea." That's so
yeah.
satisfying.
Definitely, definitely.
And just working towards that. So I do the same with the thumbnails and the titles. I love making thumbnails.
They're fun to make. It's just they're for me. It's I'm trying to figure out how to make a good thumbnail, and so like what will people click on? And I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like I'm understanding what's done well on my channel and why. Which it's literally most of it is just it's a funny concept, with something that's applicable, like so a funny concept that is applicable to what people want to watch.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Writing the
that's
trends.
yeah, exactly. And so, and there are some times where it's just a good concept. Like the Try Not to Laugh was just a good like people just like watching that. And I have a video coming up which I think could do well. It's not very funny packaging. I'm not going to spoil it, but it'll be coming out hopefully in a couple weeks. But it's done well on Shorts, not on my channel, but someone else's channel, and so I'm gonna see if that will do well. Which actually, no, people already. It's kind of well, if you look at my post, you can kind of see. I'm making Minecraft if crafting had consequences, and so
Ah, yes.
yeah, I did a post on it, so I just not really need spoiling. I already spoiled it. But that's based off of one of Garrett the Carrot shorts that got 100 million views, and so I think that could just be a good concept.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw the post and the short. I might have commented on
yeah,
the post, but so I do want to go back a little bit because there's a few things there that you keep hitting on that I'm like I really want to talk about this, but
yeah,
let me go back real quick. You said you're doing modding content now, and
yeah.
that's clear for anyone that looks at your channel.
Hmm.
If you So I was curious if you would be willing to explain why, and also if you think are you stuck with that, or do you think you're going to move on from it at any point, or is that like something you're going to try to set in stone that you're going to be working on for a while?
So I'd like to set it in stone, and the reason why is because the reason I started doing YouTube is because I watched there was two creators that really made me want to do YouTube, Think Noodles and Dan TDM. They both did mod review videos, and I tried to do mod review videos, but I always had the feeling of like I wish I made this myself. And so from that, I kind of just got to the point where it's like, all right, I want to just make my own mods. If I'm gonna do like modded videos, I want to just make my own mods, and so I started learning how to make my own mods. And they're not like crazy right now because I haven't known how to make mods for a long time. But it's still like it's something I enjoy doing. I've had the most fun making mods. Like I've had the most fun on my channel making these videos that I've been working on recently. Even though they haven't done too well, like some of them haven't done too well. They're still just very fun for me to make, and so that's kind of why I'm in that space of doing custom content. So yeah, this is where I would want to stay.
Yeah, that's important to be enjoying the content you're
Yeah,
making. It's the hard part is like balancing it because like it honestly is almost more worth your time to do something you know is going to perform better,
yeah,
but it's got to be balanced out. I feel
yeah.
like.
And that's why, like, the try not to laugh stuff, I stopped doing that because, first of all, it was horrible to edit. I always hated editing those videos. Um, and the scheduling was a nightmare. Like, getting everybody together to record one of those videos was just an absolute nightmare because I needed a very specific group to record those types of videos because I needed to know that we would all work well together and that they're like family friendly. And also it's just easier when I have friends that know what makes me laugh
Yeah.
to be in my videos. And so those videos were always horrible to schedule, and so I just decided to stop making them. I would like to implement. I have a video idea that on my board, which is like similar to the try not to laugh, but it's to do with modding. And so I would like to implement the try not to laugh stuff because it is fun. The recording was fun. It's just the editing was rough. And so if I can just find a shorter version of that, then that could be fun. And one that doesn't isn't as much of a nightmare to record. So
It's also really funny because those videos are so chaotic. I can't remember. There was one of them, or maybe it was a few, but it feels like the beating Minecraft is supposed to be like a key part of it, but then the funniness of it just overshadows it. I think beating the game has been done enough that it's interesting to everyone, but it's also like been seen before, and I think
yeah,
that,
I agree.
like you said, that concept could probably be applied to a large variety of things.
Yeah, it's just the only so when it comes to videos, I believe that a good thing to always have is a goal for people to keep watching. And so it can be something. It doesn't. It has to be something that will keep them watching, but it doesn't have to be something like super serious. And so that kind of keeps people watching, to like go through all the segments and then get them hooked. And so and just gives them something to stay for. And so
Yeah,
that's
creating
why,
an open loop with your hooks.
yeah, exactly. And that's why I had to like beat Minecraft on there.
I can imagine that other similar concepts would work really well.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, what do you use for modding? I assume that, like, for modeling and stuff, that's Blockbench.
Yep. Blockbench and M Creator.
Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of MCreator.
Yeah, it's a very useful tool for beginner modders. Like I've just recently started touching the code, but like I used to never touch the code. I would just use the parameters they gave me. And so
What's it? Is it like a drag and drop or?
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's block based coding, and then you can also add elements. So like you add an element, and then it'll have like a bunch of parameters you can fill out, and there's a little bit of block based coding for like procedures and stuff. And so it's very easy to use. There is still a learning curve, but for the most part, it is easier to use than just learning Java. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah,
For a while, I don't think I ever made a video about it. I touched I think it was Tinker that
yeah.
had like a really basic
Oh, I
block-based
remember that. Yeah,
coding thing, and that was fun. The only thing that I ever did with it was because of how Bedrock Edition works. Like other people just automatically download mods when you join the game. Just how we have these
yeah,
like seats and stuff in here.
yeah,
But I just like make it to where skeletons explode, or that iron was the same texture as stone or something, and then just
yeah.
strip them all up. That does sound more fun, because you were telling me that like the modding is your favorite kind of video to make, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine just sitting there writing code and going, this is so much fun.
No, a lot of it isn't. A lot of it isn't really like fully coding because I mean, you, um, like you have the parameters you fill out for the most part, and there's a lot of troubleshooting, but also like recently there's been AI stuff that's been helping out a lot as well to just get your ideas across. Like there's Claude Code, and you can actually it will code. Like if you tell it your idea, it can code a lot of it for you, but it still does definitely feels AI-y, and so you kind of have to like work with it.
You have to tweak it.
You have to tweak it a bit, but it is very useful. Oh, it's taught me a lot about Java. And so
That's good.
yeah.
I feel like there's not enough time to just do a whole AI conversation.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of yeah.
On a general basis, I think that it's really useful as a tool. I personally don't like the image or video or music like generation, any of that.
Yeah.
But for like coding and like even just like saying like, hey, I don't know how to do this. Can you help me figure out how?
Yeah.
Like, and just using it to help you learn.
It's good for problem solving. That's the whole thing about coding is it is just a lot of problem solving, and so I think it's good to know how to code, but like if you need help learning or if you need it like the AI makes it a little bit easier, but coders do know a lot more for being able to solve things, but it's still like it is still useful. So
Definitely. If you're able to talk about it, you've mentioned a couple times before and during the recording, editing for other creators.
Mhm.
Are you able to say like what that's like?
But yeah, so I edit for Cringy Goal and Knarfy. I edit Cringy Goal shorts and I edit Knarfy's second channel and main channel videos. Some of his main channel videos, not many. Actually, a lot of his recent ones I have. I edit those videos, and I edit their stuff.
Nice. I feel like this is like personal. Whenever he like mentions the editor and the text pops up, that's you.
I don't really like. I haven't done too many of those text pop-ups, because he has some other editors as well, and so, I mean, some of his latest videos on his main I've had my hand in the past few latest videos, and so if you've seen a text pop up there, then it was probably me. And so his second channel videos, I don't really do that too often, but yeah.
I always just found those funny, so I needed to know. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I guess that just like something that you offered to do at some point then?
Yeah. So for his for his second channel, he needed some editing stuff, so he asked if I wanted to help, and so I helped with some of his second channel stuff, and then he liked my work, and so he just brought me on some more projects. And so now I'm helping with some main channel stuff. But
nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy editing then? I assume you
must. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I find it very fun. There are times where it can be a bit annoying, but for the most part, I enjoy it.
What would you say that your favorite part about all of this is? All the YouTube, the editing, and the talking to people? Is it just the recordings, or?
I mean, it really depends on how I'm feeling, but I do enjoy most every element of it. Because like editing, I love doing editing. I love doing packaging. I love recording and just talking with my friends, of course. For the most part, I just enjoy every part of it.
It's good to enjoy doing the YouTube.
Yeah,
I feel like when someone doesn't enjoy it, you can tell.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about? Any insights and tips and tricks for anyone listening?
Don't spit in the wind.
Oof. Did you have like a learn by experience type thing that happened there?
When I was at wee lad, the wind was blowing very hard. I spat in the wind, and kaplat straight in my eye. That didn't actually happen, but that's just that's just a saying. Oh. Also,
Wow.
if you got gremlins, don't feed them after midnight. Or mogwai.
Okay.
Don't feed mogwai after midnight. That's another thing. If anybody gets that reference, 10 points to you. But yeah.
I won't feed him. The little guy over here. He doesn't need to eat.
Eat.
No!
Eat it all!
Look outside, it's after midnight.
Oh no, the gremlins are coming! Run away!
The explosive finale.
Oh gosh.
I've survived.
I've
I've survived yet again. Punch.
Subscribe. Oh crap.